Hi everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about the system design, and I will also give the what is the basic concept of system design when we start preparation on that. So just some key point and fundamental things I am discussing, and hope you also like this video, and please comment it down and like and share, subscribe this channel. So before starting any system design, we have some concept or some query in our mind, like why system design is important, what the system design, and then it comes there the different entity or component which we have to be go through that. So just I'm going to discuss on that. First of all, the question when we have like why system design is important. So it's a critical for software engineer or tech professional to understand various system design concept to make informed decision about the scalability, performance, and various trade-off. So on another side, system design is one of the important concept that tech company ask during the interview process. It is a like system design high level of understanding of the component and their relationship in the system of the software. It helps us to like define architecture by breaking down the system into small component and making it easier to understand. So that's why I think system design is important in the software development and as per the interview process also. Then next question we have like what is the system design? So system design is like deal with the designing of the system that meet the functional and non-functional business requirement. So while designing such system, one need to think like about various component, complexity, performance, etc. So it should be like best to have an excellent understanding of the essential system design term. So we know that like about horizontal and vertical scaling or caching, load balancing, data partitioning, various type of database network protocols, database sharding, and many more. So this all under comes under system design. So similarly, we need to like consider various trade of like latency versus throughput, performance versus scalability, consistency versus availability, like many more there have. So overall system design is an open-ended discussion topic. So that's why most top tech firms prefer to have one or two system design interview rounds. So that's why this system design is important for all of us for the software development background. And this is asked in all the top tech MNC or top tech product based company, Fang, Mang based. So next I can say when we are designing a system, so we have to first question like this availability. So availability means system should always remain up and return the response of a client request. And I can say in the simple words, whenever any user want to use the services, system must be available and satisfy the user request. So availability can be quantified by measuring the percentage of the time system remain operation in given time window. So we usually define availability of percentage of a system in terms of number nines. Um, I can say that I already having a survey of the some data, the system time upon that. You can see this is the system uptime like availability I mentioned 90%, and it should be like 1 9, and down years 36.53 days, and downtime in a month it is a 72 hours, downtime in a week it is 60 point data. So it is like approximately survey which I taken from the Google, and this availability time is available for which year or which month or which week. So that is I approximately summary type of thing I take in here. After the availability, we have a key concept like throughput. So throughput also a major component, one of the key metrics measure the performance of a system. So it is amount of data or the number of requests that can be processed within a given time period. Like I can say, we use the throughput to measure the system capacity to handle the multiple requests or data stream concurrently. So that is the main definition of a main I can say concept of the throughput. So high throughput is important when we are handling a large volume of data or a high number of concurrent requests. And one excellent way to achieve this high throughput is splitting up the request and distributing them to various machines. So this is the throughput is a key matrix of this system design component. Then after the throughput, we have a major component. After the throughput, we have a major component latency. So latency is another important matrix related to the performance of a system. Like it is a measure of the time duration to produce the result. In other words, it is the time taken by the request to receive a response from a server. So this includes the time taken for the request to travel through the network, processing the request, database query, and other operational before generating the response. So lower latency means quick response time, high system performance, and a smooth user experience. So latency is a important matrix while creating the system design. Then after the latency, we have a major matrix, I can say, network protocol. So almost every system has a dependency on the network. It acts as a platform for the communication between the users and servers or different server, I can say. So on another side, like protocol or the rule, network protocol are the rule governing like how server or machine communicate over the networks. Some of the like common we know like TCP IP or HTTP protocols. These are the well known while we are creating the API. So this type of protocol we are using. You can see in the network protocol we have application layer, transport layer, network layer, like that.